Charles Alley Nature Park, which is part of the City of Lancaster Parks and Recreation, has just under 400 acres of land, and this park thrives with nature, wildlife, and 7 miles of hiking trails. With all those trails, there was still something missing: a trail accessible to wheelchairs. In talking with the nature education staff, they shared a dream of having a place where kids using wheelchairs or crutches could get out into nature. They wanted a trail with multi-sensory nature education elements, and a Girl Scout decided to build this trail to earn her Gold Award. But they needed a bridge to get there, and that's where I came in. I have been a part of this park's nature education programs since I was in preschool. I decided to give back to the community that raised me with a bridge that allows people of all abilities to experience nature in the park. We found an engineer who was willing to donate his expertise to the project, and we decided on the style of bridge best suited for it: an embankment walkway or a land bridge. The next step was to fund my project. I contacted all of the local service clubs in my area: Lions, Kiwanis, Rotary, American Legions, VFW, and those in the surrounding townships. When it was time to present the project to the groups, I was unnerved by the prospect of talking to all of these leaders. They had much better things to do with their time than listen to me. Would they even care about my project? My worries were all dashed away when I left the first meeting. I was surprised by how quickly they all supported the project with enthusiasm. The project has such impact for a population that has been marginalized for decades, and people want to help. Some construction workers graciously offered up their weekends and evenings to work on the project. This was a $75,000 project. I raised over $10,000 in cash donations, and the rest was donated by companies who took an interest in the bridge. Meanwhile, we continued to meet with the engineer and project planning group to further decide on design and materials. We had to account for protecting the environment from machinery and paving materials, changes in design requested by park staff, weather delays, and planning around the park's busy program schedule. We ended up using 1,250 cubic yards of dirt, more than 4 times the original estimate, which we got from an idle construction site. The hauling took well over a week. Besides dump trucks, we used skid steers and other heavy machinery rented from Columbus Equipment. Without the fill dirt and the heavy machinery being donated, I could not have done this project. Alley Park nature programs educate more than 5,000 students a year that come to the park for field days or summer camps. This trail will be used in nature education programs at the park and make this part of Alley Park accessible to everyone. Nature education staff at the park could not wait to use the new bridge. Before it was even paved, they were walking across the bridge, and children in wheelchairs had the opportunity to get out into nature. The smiles on their faces made it all worthwhile. I can't wait to see how others will enjoy and use this bridge for generations to come. As the project leader, I was involved in all of the decisions. I was the one who had to contact the contractors, the park staff, our fiscal agent of the park, and the service groups. I tried to be at every workday on the project site, but I also had to balance my schoolwork, my job, and my other commitments. This project furthered my leadership skills by enforcing the idea that even though life is busy, I had to put more effort into what I do. This project expanded my leadership through working with people who I'd never met before on a bridge that's benefiting the entire community. The most rewarding part of being the leader was seeing the project from start to finish. I'm excited I got to see it develop into something amazing. When the body of the bridge was completed, it was a weird feeling to walk across what had once been a valley. This project is a large milestone in my high school career, and one I will carry with me for the rest of my life.